Hey folks, Mad Rabbit here, back with Flamebroil. One of our last, actually second to last episode probably for this series. In all likelihood, I'll probably do one more in the next zone, but I wanted to come back in town long only because I really like this little sequence of quests here. Some of you may recognize it as leveled through this zone. Right from where you look through this, they show you like a whole bunch of areas you're going to be doing some dailies in a few minutes. So it's actually a. I just like the way it's set up. So I'm going to do it. I'll do it on air today, and it just sort of shows you some of the stuff here. Um, yeah, basically, you're fighting like a bunch of Klaxi. Yeah, exciting, huh? Very exciting. And at the end, you get to fight the Shah of something. I forget which one. Shah of Fear? Shah of something? Yeah, so now let's go pick up those quests. Alright, pick them babies up. Apparently, I'm now honored with Shadowpan. It's probably good, but I'm not going to be doing any gearing up, so it doesn't really matter, does it? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because my subscription runs out in about a month, as I mentioned before, and I'm probably not going to resub. So, yeah, that's just the way it is. Kind of trying to do some last minute things with all my different characters on my main account. I was running some raids and, well, old raids. You know me, I like doing stuff solo when I don't like people. So I've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff lately. Alright, so let's see. I usually attack this, I go over here first, this little ledge over here. So we'll do that. Alright, here's the ledge. Well, I try to avoid most combat, but you're gonna get into some. You gotta kill some of these guys anyway, but you gotta go for these things, where these little capsules. You gotta get, how many of those you gotta get? I forget. 8 of those, and the last one will always get you the rescued Lang thing. So you're just gonna hit all those as you're going along. And in each one of these areas, in order to get those things going, oh, hello. One thing about this area, though, yeah, you can get bunched up on a little bit, but these drones are usually pretty easy. So let's see. Hopefully, I won't die too horribly here today. After the miracle of last episode, where I got through that one area without without dying once with a caster class, that was pretty amazing for me. Yeah, well, for me it was. I just don't like caster classes that much. I do like my Shadow Priest. I don't know why. I don't really have a problem with my Shadow Priest ever. Um, for some reason, the Mage and this particular class, I'm having a lot of problems with, and I just don't know what it is. It's a little in the way of protection, maybe. I don't know. I tried to explain it last episode. I'm not going to try to explain it again, but they just seem to take a lot of damage. That's probably part of it. Ugh. Come on, just die, would you? Yay! And I took a lot of damage here. Standing near those bombs. Yes, I know. I'm not. I don't really so much care about that. It's just a little bit of damage here and there. Creaky chair. Creaky chair. I guess if I ever come back to WoW, which I sort of think I'm going to someday do that. That I'm hoping like I'll do that when I'm like this. There's just something different to the game, something more interesting. Because right now, grinding for gear has no interest to me. PvP has no interest for me. Dailies certainly doesn't have any different. I mean, I do them, but I mean, I just get so burned out with this game because of that. It's just everything is hidden behind an extremely long, hours long grind. I would just rather have things handed to me. You know what I mean? I know that makes me a casual. Fine. I don't care anymore. I just don't want to spend all the hours to get the stuff in game that I do. That's sort of what it boils down to. these guys. Yeah, so I'm hoping to come back, even though like next episode will probably be the last episode of the regular series here where I hit 90. I don't know for sure. Maybe I'll do 2 episodes until then, but whatever I do, I'm hoping that maybe I'll come back for 1 or 2 more episodes where I do some old raids with this character in the hopes of maybe getting a nice transmog uniform. I hate that attack too. It does a lot more damage than it should. And that's sort of the problem I've had all along with this expansion. Just regular questing and regular daily sometimes kills you. They're very much more difficult than previous expansions. And I just don't, I know just the forums are just littered with people wanting this game to be harder, and I really just don't. I really don't. Like everything in dungeons now are like the bosses are like at raid level, at the level of like what raids were maybe a year or two ago. I mean, it's just got to be some point here where you kind of end that. You can only get so difficult and only have so many dynamics to fights. All right. Yeah, pretty soon you'll be going down there fighting the Shah. I think it is Shah of Hatred, maybe. All right. I try to avoid things in this area, but I already know I'm gonna probably end up having to fight some stuff. Oh, come on. His father and his kid out for a Sunday walk here. Come on. Skillfully got by that. See, that's the way to go. Avoid combat at all. Because you're gonna get the darn. I'm already up to 11 out of 12. Mainly because they count those packs. That's how easy it's gonna get. All right, so this guy helps us now. Some of these have been kind of tough, so I'm gonna actually drop this guy. Blow cooldowns. Alright, let's go. I know, don't step in the fire, but I'm going to. I'm probably gonna. I'll try and move when it's possible. Yay! Okay, that guy's down. We gotta get some more of these things though. 2 more of them. So one here, there's one over there on the way to the next boss. Let's get this guy. Ugh. Hate those. Remember the Shadow Pan dailies? I stopped doing them because of that particular move. My rogue was doing them. And I kept getting hit by that spewing of the amber goo, whatever it is. Yeah, hello, I hit the frickin' button here. Let's go here. Alright, thanks. Calm. Cool, collected. Alright, so the other boss is right over there. Should be one more of those tubes over right there. Let's take this one, get this guy out. Yay. And I had been doing like mainly tillers stuff all along. I mean, up until maybe a couple weeks ago. And then I started like, oh, I want to do the dailies on the 5.2 island there. That I forget what they call it, Island of Thunder. And I started doing them with my Death Knight. I'm basically almost changing my main from my rogue to my Death Knight. It's just more survivability. And I mean, just rogue's becoming less fun because of just how much he dies. This expand. Really, all the classes have been dying, except for my tank classes. And out of the two tank classes I got, my paladin and my what's the other one? The Death Knight. I just like the Death Knight way better. The protection paladin sucks. They do terrible damage. I just don't like them. I don't know why. I know a lot of people like them. A lot of people like paladins. I don't. I don't. I just don't. I can't see what's going on here either. My ADD just kicked in and I can't see nothing. ADD kicked in. Come on, just kill him. There you go. Alright, so that's all of them we turn in right down here. Right near that door. See if I can fall down here without dying. So I don't want to go through all that. Oh. Devastating. Heal up. Yeah, better select a drone that's been... Again with this targeting crap. I blame Blizzard for that. It's my macro was written correctly, believe me. Last expansion that worked pretty well. Alright, so let's go. Turning in. Uh-huh. And... Great. Okay, so I gotta wait for them to talk. I'm still pretty far away from 89 though, unfortunately. Okay, so what did I just pick up here? I actually got better on. So there must be this whole little thing here where they talk. Don't give in to their hatred. Don't do it. I can feel your hatred. Gives you power. Gives you power. Power. Alright, come on. This is going so slow here. I can actually start using this more often. Yes, hatred, as I was wondering. Ah, yeah, it's hatred. Good buddy. My good buddy, hatred. Hey, don't step in that stuff. Because I know you will die in this one. You really definitely gotta not stand in those things. Okay, come on, you up now? There you go. Only thing is, I got a cast thing for just about half my moves, and then I keep unselecting things, even though I got sticky selecting on, sticky targeting. So we shouldn't let off of it. Although I'm wondering, maybe that got changed in one of the patches. I never did check that, huh? Okay, are you guys gonna... I have to go Emperor Palpatine on him. Emperor Palpatine. Come on. There you go. I can feel your hatred. Young Jedi. I can feel it. Oh, yeah. So I've been watching this one World of Warcraft site that pretty much focuses on lore. World of Warcraft lore. And that was like the only thing that sort of held me back from quitting a lot of the times. I think this storyline is interesting, like with some of the stuff they're doing with the kind of the three-way battle between, I guess mainly just the old gods, the Titans, and Sargeras, and basically Sargeras would also equal the Burning Legion, which is pretty much going to be the focus of the next expansion. They've said, where they've hinted very, very heavily that's what it's going to be. So what exactly that's going to be, I don't know. Maybe that could be in the Emerald Dream. Maybe that could be going back to Outlands, and they can redo Outlands, and that's what that whole... I don't know, I think they'll learn from their mistake and not do what they did in Cataclysm and remake landscapes. It'll probably be a new land, and that's my guess. It's a little prediction. We'll see if it actually comes true or not. Alright, get out of there. Oh, that's up. And I'm not even paying attention to my cooldowns here. I'm trying to talk to you guys. I'm having a serious conversation here. Ah. There you go. Come on, kill him. Ah, get out of there. Yeah, what was I saying? Yes, I'm watching this lore site, and I don't feel so bad about, I guess, leaving the game now, because I'll probably keep up on what's going on in the actual storyline for that, some of the stories behind the story kind of thing, you know what I mean? So even though I won't experience it firsthand, which is obviously not the same, it's like not quite the same, but you know, at least I'll be able to keep up a little bit on what's going on in game. But it may come back at some point. I think I sort of want to talk about like what were the hit and misses in this expansion pack? Because honestly, I think it was a good expansion, but here I am thinking I'm quitting the game. It didn't do. Was it Cataclysm that left the bad taste in my mouth, or was it that period of time where I was just so bored with the game that I mean between what was it the last patch in Cataclysm and the time Mists of Pandaria release? I don't know what was it that got to me. I really don't know when it was that I was just getting tired. I always said to myself, if I ever, particularly more towards during Cataclysm, that if I ever quit this game, I ain't coming back to it. That's it. And I still don't think I'm going to. I mean, I may, but yeah, I'm just seriously. Oh, I really gotta level up herbalism. Okay, sorry. I really just think they did a good job in offering a lot to do in this expansion, which was what was sort of lacking in the last one. Because a lot of people were just saying, "Oh, well, we're doing this sitting in Stormwind, doing nothing." They did a good job. They got people out into the world again. They're even in this next 5.3 that's going to come out. They're going to bring it to the Northern Barrens of all places, and you're actually not even going to be in Pandaria that much anymore. But people will still be in Pandaria, and so it's just going to be. They're trying to get you out into the world and doing the different places, and I really do think the world is still very underutilized. The existing world, the Kalimdor and Azeroth, or wait, Eastern Kingdoms. They called it Azeroth in the other one. I really do think it's kind of underutilized still. And they could probably utilize it a little bit more. And they're doing that. They're going back. They're doing the next quest area is going to be in Northern Barrens, and you're going to be in. I mean, the next one will be after that. I guess that would be 5.4. Would be the raid for Siege of Orgrimmar. We actually supposedly take down Garrosh, when it has really nothing to do with the war so much as I think it has something to do with Garrosh is probably kind of possessed by one of these shahs of something, because he's tapping around and messing around a lot of powers he shouldn't be messing around with in Pandaria. If you're looking at some of the stuff that they're posting on MMO Champion and some of the other things that kind of data mine what's going on in the PTR right now. So I find that stuff interesting, and that's the only thing I find interesting still in the game. And I found that the storyline really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be in Pandaria, mainly because it did have a connection to the whole world, as in Yashara, the old god, is the Shah. I mean, that he was an old god that was killed, torn apart, and we're just basically fighting the remnants of the old god. So it does bring in some aspects of that. And I kind of wish maybe they'd tap into some more of the lore, maybe in this expansion before the next one, where we go into the Sargeras stuff, which I'm assuming with the Burning Legion, he might end up being the big boss in the next expansion. But no, they didn't actually say they're going to kill off Garrosh this time. But you are probably going to be fighting Garrosh and dethroning him from being leader of the Horde, though, for this 5.4 raid of Siege Orgrimmar. So interesting stuff. So back where we started from, I think I'm going to end this episode, guys. And let me see here. I got enough rested time basically to take me to the end almost. I'm going to play off air. I think I'll do one episode in the Dread Wastes here. That'll be the next episode. I'll be 89 by that time. I won't even try going there until I'm 89. And I don't know if I'll finish off getting to 90 in that one or what. So like I said, it might be 2 episodes that we have left. And then I hope, if I have time left before the next month is through, I'll do a few episodes of me trying to find some transmog gear and some of these older raids, probably Vanilla WoW and some Burning Crusade ones, but I'm most likely, just based upon how I feel with this class, I know we ain't going to do too well in any of them. And just about every other class can do well in them. So I know So I don't know. It's going to be kind of interesting to see whether he can handle himself in solo situations against old bosses. So we'll see. I think he can handle some of them. Like I think he's going to have a problem with. I already know. So we'll see. That might be a possibility. If I can jam in a couple more episodes, I will. But I'm not gonna make any promises because I did say this. Hey, this is the leveling series, 1 to 90. That's it. Bam. Once it's done, it's done. So if I do the transmog raid runs with him, that might be just a little bonus something something. But all right. See you next time, folks. Adios. Oh, and I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. Remember, several episodes ago, I said I was going to go and try and get this hat, even though I can't transmog it. Don Carlos's nice hat here. The quest called Nice Hat. Would be kind of nice, but I don't know. We'll see. Old Hills Bread. I really hate going to that dungeon and going there, but maybe I'll do that one. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Adios.